I got some bad news for you.
What's up?
The amount of people that were following me on YouTube is dropping down to 4,000.
What was it at before?
Almost 6,000.
Why is it dropping?
Because they want to see me catching people doing stuff, and these people are jumping off. But the people that log in, they know that this is a good deal right now.
Yeah.
You know, so the real fans are sticking around.
And we appreciate that.
Yes, and so yes, we do appreciate it. And did you hear about Captain Kirk?
What happened to Captain Kirk?
Facebook killed him.
That means Facebook lied and said that he was dead?
No, Facebook itself didn't go and say, "Hey, Captain Kirk."
People on Facebook.
Someone put out a hoax that he was dead.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Hello,
Here
someone's
we go.
there.
Hi, guys.
All right, we're talking about Captain Kirk. My cousin in San Francisco said that.
Bumpocalypse. That's a phrase that you use often.
No, that's a phrase that someone else used, and I just kind of adopted it because I'm not saying it's a bumpocalypse. People are telling me it's a bumpocalypse. So, hello, Jeanette.
Hi, Jeanette.
So, basically, they said there's nobody down there, so they've kind of just, kind of like things just take over. So, before we get started, it's important. Hello, who's it? Just said somebody just said hi.
I don't know. I'm not connected.
You're not connected?
No, it doesn't.
You know what Doug Juicy said?
Doug Juicy.
Doug Juicy.
Doug Juicy.
Doug Juicy.
Stay healthy. Stay
connected.
Stay safe.
And stay connected. Stay home.
Stay home.
Safe,
stay healthy.
and stay
connected.
And you're not.
I'm not connected.
Yeah.
I am home and I am healthy though.
All right, fair enough. And Doug Ducey is our governor.
Is Arizona's governor.
You should do one of those Zoom and Google meets so we can talk instead of just hanging.
Message. Oh, that's not a bad idea.
No.
And then we can see all of your faces.
Yeah, but some people don't want to be in front of Zoom.
Well, you have the option of keeping your camera off.
Oh, okay.
We should do that.
Well,
that's not a bad idea. Gabriel's always coming up with good ideas.
Hey, Gabriel, set it up and we'll join you one day. You do the Zoom thing and you'll be the moderator, and then we'll jump in. Graduation, babe. I'm the big guy. Hello, big guy.
His sons. I thought he said your sons. I was like, you got a son?
Oh, you didn't know that? You get the memo, huh? So before we get started, our sponsor is Wild Caught Sardines. Certified wild caught. In other words, there was some guy standing
going,
we'd
love to see your face.
And there's some guy going, hey, that's definitely wild caught. I guess it beats parked in a bathtub sardines. So Kirk,
I am super confused right now.
So Captain Kirk is not dead. Facebook killed him. He was on Twitter telling people that he tried to fix it, but Facebook wouldn't let him fix it. It's a shame when you die and Facebook won't let you undie.
But speaking of death, Little Richard died this weekend.
Who?
Little Richard.
Who?
You don't know who Little Richard is?
I know who he is.
Oh my god.
But some people do not know. I bet you Gabriel knows who Little Richard is.
I bet.
I bet he'd be like, your daughter and my son are friends. Don't want to disclose any more than that. Well, thank you.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
So
what did Little Richard act in?
Okay, this is not trivia for me. This is trivia for
Well, you
them.
just got finished saying like you knew.
But Little Richard did die.
Yeah, but what did he act in?
I don't think he died. Remember, my musical skill is classical.
What did he die? How did he die? Or what did he die? What name a movie he played in?
Okay, that was like 5 questions in one. I don't remember what movies he played in.
Okay, what did he do?
Oh yeah, Betty Wright died too. Betty Wright died today.
Yeah, that was wrong.
Little Richard was yesterday, and then Andre.
Agadawa?
No.
Who?
Andre. Oh gosh, how am I blanking out on his name right now? The Uptown Records guy, the guy that created Uptown Records and founded P. Diddy.
Yeah, you got to read this stuff because I saw your
avocado eating. I was curious as to why Diane was laughing so hard in the last 10 seconds.
Because she was.
I was in that
video? No, you were on the air doing your show. And we could hear you yelling and laughing in the background.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was probably laughing at one of my not Betty White. No. No, Betty White.
Oh wait, so now you killed Betty White and
Betty Wright. Wright, W-R-I-G-H-T.
So you killed Betty Wright? Too?
No,
Betty White?
no, Betty Wright died.
Are you
not,
sure? Are
Not
you right?
Betty White.
Are you right?
I am right, yes. In more than ways than one. And Betty Wright died, not Betty White.
Who?
Please stop. Okay, wait, I gotta find out this.
Oh, now she gotta look it up now.
No, I'm looking up the Uptown CEO names. Oh, Andre Harrell. Okay, I forgot his last name.
Wait.
I was blanking out for some reason.
Isn't that Andre 3000?
No, it's not Andre. Really? It's not Andre 3000.
Somebody just said what's up. Who said what's up? Oh, hello. Love you too, Emma Nimman 0,019. Happy Mother's Day, Diane. Happy Mother's Day, Diane.
Thanks.
Now you just gotta become a mother, huh? Well, you what? What are you trying to say?
What are you trying to say? Quarantine is driving us crazy.
No, I've always been crazy.
Crazy in love. No, just kidding.
I've always been crazy. Just now I get a chance to show it for real, for real.
Oh my goodness.
Is this the real me or am I faking?
That's the real you.
Yeah, people think it's like you're faking to be on the camera. I'm like, really?
No, man, what you see is what you get.
Yeah,
Sometimes
unfortunately.
sometimes a little too much, though.
We have,
saw the pigeon
well,
problem?
we kind of sort of saw the pigeon problem. We kind of paid for their room. So now they're like,
Oh my gosh.
they're all cooped up somewhere else.
I can't.
You get it? Cooped up?
Yeah, Coop. Ho-ho. Little Richard played in Down and Out in Beverly Hills as Richard Dreyfuss's neighbor.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. I've never seen that movie before.
She hasn't seen a lot
I
of
haven't
movies.
seen a lot of movies. I just saw for the first time Mars Attacks last night because this one wanted to watch it, and I was like, "This movie is stupid."
That is one of my favorite, dumbest
But it had
movies
a lot
ever.
of it had a lot of big actors in it, though.
Yeah, it didn't make it better, though. It just made
No, it didn't make it better. It still didn't even get good Rotten Tomatoes. Mars Attacks is such a dumb movie, though.
Well, you know what my favorite movie is, though?
But I did laugh a little bit.
What's my favorite movie? Really dumb movie.
Spaceballs?
No.
Killer Clowns in Outer Space?
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
From Outer Space, yes.
Dumbest movie ever made. They spent money to make this stupid ass movie. There were clowns from space that shot cotton balls at people and popcorn that would come to life and eat you. I'm confused. I mean, you really? Yes.
Oh,
like
I haven't seen Airplane.
She hasn't seen Airplane either.
I haven't seen a lot of movies.
Surely you can't be serious.
I haven't even seen Wizard of Oz. Oh wait, I've seen parts of Wizard of Oz. We saw the.
You know what her favorite movie is? Soul Plane.
No, my favorite movie is Speed. Thank you very much.
My kids love that movie. I own it.
Wait, which movie? Airplane?
Airplane.
Sorry,
She
I named like 5 million movies. So, what? You've never seen Airplane? No. I have not seen a lot of movies. I grew up not being able to watch much TV. We didn't have cable. And then, like, as I got older, I didn't even really. I don't know. I just never really thought, oh yeah, I need to catch up on these classics. If anything, he's the one that gets me to watch some of the classics. Research Wizard of Oz behind the scenes, terrible sexual assault, allergic reactions, drugs, 100 degrees on set.
You know what? You had to be on drugs to do Wizard of Oz. That movie is just like, okay, first of all, you follow a yellow brick road, takes you to a guy behind a curtain that tells you that he can take you back to where you came from if you click your heels 2 times, put some shoes on that you got from a witch that got hit by a house.
Has Killer Clowns. Okay, he has Killer Clowns at home.
Okay, hey Stanley, I miss you. I'm caught misbehaving. Nice to see you. I have a live stream. Well, you know what? Okay, so here's the deal with caught misbehaving.
Okay, I'll put Airplane on my list. I mean, I will have a little bit of time.
So I want to be out there and do what I got to do, but people above me, above my pay grade, said no, I have to wait. So I'm waiting. So I'm actually helping behind the scenes, and I do miss being out there. I think that it's even the mayor the other day. The first time I ran into the mayor of Phoenix, and she said, "I miss you on TV. How come you're not doing your segment?" And she said, "Because you could be saving lives." And I was like, I agree. Break it down, Stanley. Woohoo! This sponsor is by the Gilroy Garlic Festival. Remember that? If you're from the Bay Area, you know what the Gilroy Garlic Festival comes up in August or end of July. Where it's usually Phoenix heat. So if you want to know what it feels like in Phoenix,
Go to Gilroy Garlic Festival.
That's what it feels like. I mean, and people out there are suffering. They're like, "Oh my God, it's so hot." Same kind of heat. Same heat you get in Antioch. Same heat you get in Pittsburgh and Brentwood. We have the same heat here. People in the Bay Area are like, "Oh, how you gonna live with no?" Because people live in the Bay are they're spoiled. They are used
Well,
to.
also they don't have AC, so they get those types of temperatures without AC, whereas we have AC.
Brett, hope you are staying safe. Buffalo, New York. Whoa! I thought that said Brian Koppel at first. Or what was the Koppel guy that used to be?
Ted Koppel.
Oh, Ted Koppel. Okay, never mind.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they had a shooting last year. Luckily.
Oh yeah, that's
ironically,
right. That was already a year. That was almost a year ago.
Ironically,
yeah.
I have been to every single garlic festival except for the one that had the shooting at. And then I was here, and I'm like, are you kidding me? So the one time I leave, there's a shooting. And, it was crazy. And the guy, it wasn't just a random shooting. This guy, from what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, he snuck in through a back way, which I always wondered how you can just get in, and did a shooting and then snuck out. Unless I'm wrong about the sneaking out part.
Yeah, I think he snuck in through a fence.
Yeah. So now they have to, I'm sure the place is probably locked down like crazy now, so it doesn't happen again, so you don't have any repeats.
Well, who knows if they're going to have it this year, right? With the coronavirus and everything?
Well, see, they may have it, but this time they'll have like
Virtual?
half the amount of people that show up.
Oh.
So like,
You have to wear a mask probably.
everybody has to wear a mask.
It's hard wearing a
You have to
mask with
understand,
the
though.
heat.
It got canceled this year. Oh, it's canceled.
No, she has a question mark.
No, it's
No, I was saying
we don't know.
I was saying it might get canceled this year. I don't know with the coronavirus and everything. Although all the states are kind of starting to reopen certain parts of the.
So he said you leave and hell
economy.
breaks loose. I mean, that's what I've been told, but I don't believe it's because I left. It would have happened if I had been there. I'm usually there with, normally Diane was working in LA at the time. And so I would be there with Brooke. And so we would have been there, and then that would have been a hot mess. It would have been a huge mess. Everything's getting canceled. Not everything. I'm not canceled. She's not canceled. Nobody's getting canceled. And except for the people that aren't liking what we watch, we only got 4 likes. Isn't that crazy?
And we've only.
And
been-
where's Gabriel?
Gabriel is here.
He hasn't really told me what I said wrong
He
yet.
said, "I wonder how well the coronavirus will survive the Phoenix heat."
Okay, so let's talk about open carry.
Let's talk about open carry.
Because someone asked me about.
Oh, that seems crazy.
Yeah, festival. You're right. So they think that open carry. So here's the deal. You don't have a bunch of people walking around with. It's not like
Hi, Maria.
Hello,
Just acknowledging Maria. She said hello. She's here.
you didn't say anything you wrong.
Oh, wait, before we
You
talk about
canceled.
open carry, let's just say if there are any mothers joining us tonight, happy Mother's Day. Hope you've had an amazing day. Hope you had great celebrations and that you're enjoying time with family if you can. And if you can't, hopefully you'll be able to enjoy with them very soon.
And this Mother's Day is sponsored by Purple Rice because white rice has been taken over by purple rice. Yes, it's purple. Okay.
All right, getting back to open carry. Go ahead.
Okay, so the impression is that everybody's walking around with guns on their hips and that you got guns over your shoulder. And if you watch the media sometimes, you would believe that everybody in Arizona has an AR-15 over their shoulder. Now, the truth is you can do that. It's completely legal to carry a gun, a loaded gun, in public in certain circumstances. You can't take it in parks unless you have a permit.
And restaurants have signage too that says
says
no
no gun- no
firearms,
firearms inside.
allowed. Yeah.
You can be concealed carry without a permit. But if you have a permit, here's where the catch is. You can take it into parks if you have a permit. You can't take it in the federal buildings. You can't take it in the state buildings. You can't take it in the police. I don't personally not a big fan of open carry because if someone were to look for someone to target, you would go after the one who you can visibly see as a threat, which would be the guy. I like to carry concealed. So I don't want you to know if I'm carrying something. I prefer the element of surprise is what works for me. But that's just me mentally. That's the way I think. I don't. But with Arizona, you can literally put your gun, in your back seat and drive around. But people not social distancing would make a good misbehaving video.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I'm just trying not to ignore some of your comments, but I want to talk about the whole. So it's not like the wild, wild, wild west. It's the wild west, but not the wild, wild, wild west. In other words, you can carry a gun legally loaded in Arizona, and a lot of people do. Unlike California, now here's where it gets kind of tricky. So we're on the border. We live on the border to California. So some people forget that they are in Arizona. That in Arizona you can have your weapon available and visible, and like I'll put mine right next to me while I'm driving. So if you tell me to get out of my car to carjack me, and I reach for my seatbelt to unseatbelt it, I'm actually reaching for my, my pistola, and I'm about to give you something that that you weren't bargaining for. I can't do that in California. You have to have it in a trunk, in a safe, unloaded, unless you have a permit, and then you can carry it concealed. But people drive across to like Palm Springs and forget about that and get pulled over and have a gun in their car. And you can actually get a gun charge if you drive across the border with a gun from Arizona into California.
Remember the one time when we went to Canada?
Yes.
And you didn't bring your gun?
Yes. Now, I have a permit to carry a concealed weapon. And it allows me to carry in a lot of different states. So I actually carry my gun to other states when I go there. However, we went to Seattle, which allows you to carry a permit. If you have a permit, you can carry concealed carry. But Canada does not allow you to bring a gun in unless you're passing through to go hunting. And then you have to declare it. So here's where people, what's up, Calvin? What's up, OG? So when you crossing into from Washington State into Canada, and you get to they asked you, do you have any weapons? And if you say no, and they check your name, and it turns out
You have like a permit.
that you have a permit, because the name will come up with a permit, and they'll say, well, where are your weapons? And with us, we were about to go into Canada, and I realized it. I put my gun in the safe at the hotel, and then we were in a car, and I realized that when I was in the car, and I was checking one of my pockets, I realized I had inadvertently picked up a magazine and put it in my pocket, which I do automatically. And Diane goes, I said, honey, I got to take this back and put it in the safe. She goes, well, oh no, it's leaving in the car. It's just a magazine. You don't have the gun. I go, yeah, but this is Canada. I don't know what their laws are like. So I went upstairs to put it back in there. We went to Canada. Sure enough, the guy says to me, do you have any weapons? And I said, no. He says, well, yeah, we went through Vancouver.
Yeah, Vancouver is the border.
And I said, yeah, but they're in the safe back at the hotel. And he says, well, we need to search your car. They brought out 2 dogs and 2 Canadian Mountie Border Patrol people, not Mounties, but the Border Patrol, wherever they are. And what?
Permit.
Access.
We both say it different ways.
Yeah, I'm from back east. So anyway, they searched the car. They looked for it. Now, the guy told me that they had found one bullet in the car that would have cost me $1,000.
That's wild.
Because if you don't declare any kind of ammunition or weapons going across in there, it's an automatic fine. They will take the bullets and mail them back to you, but they also fine you $1,000 for undeclared weapon. Now imagine how many people get caught with that one. And they tell me that they confiscate a lot of guns going across the border. Some people forget that they have them. Remember our old friend that used to live here and moved out, and she got popped?
Oh, yeah.
She actually carried her gun in her bag.
At Phoenix Sky Harbor.
And forgot about her gun was in the bag, and tried to go through the metal detector. And they grabbed her. And she said...
They made her put it back in the car, though, right? But she got fined?
She got fined $25,000. And she spent...
No, $2,500.
No. Remember, she had to wear an ankle bracelet, too.
Oh, I don't remember all that.
Yeah, she had to wear an ankle bracelet. Yeah. So Maria, it's $1,000 per weapon.
No, per bullet.
Or per bullet. So, well, in that case, it would have been a bullet. But if it had been a magazine, it would have counted for the magazine. So... $1,000 per weapon, and they confiscate them, or they...
No, that's not 100 US. Oh my gosh, that's like...
No, that's a lot.
That's
1,000...
it's like probably 800...
It's probably $800, $900. It's a lot of money just to make a mistake.
Let's see.
And so you can't make those kind of mistakes when it comes to firearms. Now, if you declare it and say, yes, I have a weapon, and they say, well, you can't bring it in, we'll mail it back to your hotel, or back to your house. So that's around 800 US. Thank you.
716.
It depends on the fluctuation of the dollar bill.
when the currency fluctuates. Oh, she's like sarcasm.
Hey, so can you hold the fort for a second? Because I'm cooking and I want to make sure I'm not burning.
Sure.
So you hold the fort.
Oh, Gabriel sent us an email with info about Google Meet.
Google Meet, is that like lamb?
Do you want me to do it?
No, just turn the rice off.
Okay, I can do it.
All right. Turn the rice. So she turned the rice off. I'm making some purple rice, which is actually called black rice, or it's very high in antioxidants.
So you don't have an oxidant?
So you don't have an oxidant. Because, if you, yeah, that's why I said don't burn yourself.
I turned it off. Do you want me to take out the water or no?
No, take the heat up, move it off the heat, and let it sit like that so that the water can evaporate.
Wait, close it though?
Take the lid off so the water can evaporate. Where was I? Oh, yes. So, back to the open carry thing. So, you got to be careful. So, basically, the entire thing in a nutshell was...
Ow.
You got to be a responsible gun owner.
I just hit my ankle.
And in Arizona, if you have a Arizona permit, you don't have to wait 10 days to get a weapon.
In case she didn't know how to make water evaporate. Thanks a lot. I just asked if you wanted the top off. I wasn't paying attention to the fact that you said you wanted the water to evaporate. Anyways.
And being up at 1,000 feet above sea level, the water evaporates a lot quicker.
Oh, you have a friend from Tahiti.
Where?
Hello from Tahiti.
Hello, Tahiti. Can you send us some Tahiti water?
What?
Yeah. Anyway, she was fined $25,000, plus she had to wear an ankle bracelet. And they asked her, "Excuse me, ma'am, is your gun loaded?" Her response was, "I don't see the value of having an unloaded gun." That was probably the wrong answer. So yeah, she had a loaded gun, tried to go through Sky Harbor, and
that's Fiji water, not Tahiti.
Oh wait.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, can you give me some Tahiti treat? That's that little red soda, Tahiti treat.
Never tried it.
It's like 800% sugar, red color, and sparkling water. I'm from San Francisco originally. Oh, well then, I need some crab. Dungeness. Well, thank you. I'm glad you could join us. We have, we're up to 10 right now.
Yay.
Woo! Party over here. Wrong answer is right. Yes, you cannot. Where did you get your picture of
Oh
a plate?
gosh, that was a disgusting picture.
Well, first of all, as you know, I do not eat bees. And those were not murder hornets. Those were just hornets. At some places, they have them, they're a delicacy. Hawaiian punch, yeah. Tahiti punch and Hawaiian punch are kind of similar, except for you can't say, the other company couldn't call it Hawaiian punch. You know how you come up with a name and then you can't call that name because someone else got the name before you? Mm-hmm. So, Hawaiian Tahiti. Yeah, then that gross, the bees.
That was a really nasty picture.
That's what you got. But okay.
Oh, thanks, Mark.
What?
He said 10 people, but only 6 likes. Come on, folks.
Yeah, what's up with that? Oh, 12 people and 6 likes. That's half the people like it and the other half. 13. Ooh, we're moving up. Must be, you know what must be done? Oh, well, somebody logged in and logged off that fast. Somebody goes, oh, snap. So, no, we don't eat bees here at the house. We don't. But funny thing, not funny, haha, funny in a sad way. Is that such a thing?
Funny in a sad way, no.
People are killing every kind of bee they can find because they're afraid of the murder hornet. Okay, keep in mind, the murder hornet is 2 inches long.
And it's really rare for it to kill a human. They're more so after the beehives.
Now, if they kill all the beehives, they kill all the humans. So it's the reverse thing. But we can't kill all the bees.
Thanks, Maria.
Thank you, Maria. Heroin's a drug, right?
You just say hero.
Okay, hero.
No.
We like to thank our newest sponsor, Buttermilk Protein Pancake Mix from Trader Joe's. See, if you eat this, you can lift pancakes up like a barbell. Because they're so heavy. They're going up really
Aren't
fast.
they mostly in one state, Washington? Yes. So
They
you're
are,
in
well,
Arizona now?
they are, but people, okay. People do not listen. People believe that the murder bees are everywhere. Matter of fact, a guy sent me thank you. The murder hornets are everywhere. Matter of fact, someone sent me a picture.
Where did you get beef?
Long story.
Okay, we'll go into that in a little bit.
And maybe a different day. We'll talk about it. So, no, it's not gluten free, is it?
It says no. It has wheat in it.
No, this is not gluten free.
Yeah, it contains milk and wheat.
We don't have celiac disease, which is what gluten free is all about.
Well, some people that don't have it still prefer gluten free.
Yeah, you ever tasted gluten free? You remember that carbless bread we brought? Oh my God!
Oh, from Chompies.
They should just call
Oh, that was so gross.
Oh, they should just call that cardboard.
Yeah, that was really gross.
So yes. So, what was I talking about? Oh my God!
You're talking about the murder hornets.
So people are killing the bees, and this one guy sent me a video. Said he saw a green murder hornet flying around his beehive. Okay, first of all, the murder hornets are not green. That is an indigenous hornet for the United States. One of the only hornets that's actually from America. The rest of them are brought in by other people.
By other
Other countries.
Well, the murder hornet is from.
Well, actually, they don't want you to call it that anymore.
They want you to call it the Asian giant hornet, which is its name.
See, we added murder hornet, and now everybody's all freaked out. So you see people with the signs,
Murder.
no murder hornets, no murder hornets. Oh wait, that's a different thing.
Oh my God. Okay. Anyways,
Like murder hornets can read. You know what I want?
Oh, they have killer bee problems in Tahiti.
What's the rent like in Arizona? I'm trying to get my family out of Richmond. We've been here for 3 years from Lake Sonoma. Well, I can tell you it's a little bit cheaper here, but if you don't like heat, if you don't like the heat, don't get in the kitchen because it's been 106 all week.
Yeah, it's been hot, and it's actually a lot. It's hotter earlier in the year than it normally is. Normally, it gets hot around like late May, but it started getting really hot here at the end of April.
And this morning, I was awakened at 5 a.m.
by thunder.
Thunder and lightning. The way you remember is lightning. You had to knock, knock, knock. We get snow. I know it snowed in Cleveland. The end of the world stuff here. Thunderstorms at 5 in the morning.
Can you guys guess the only continent that doesn't have COVID-19? No COVID-19 cases?
Yes.
Not you. I'm asking them.
Oh, I know. You have mosquitoes there. We do if you go out to like up in the mountains where there's a lot of water. We have mountain, but out here it's too hot for
Where
mosquitoes.
it's a lot of water.
Antarctica. Look at Gabriel.
Yep, Gabriel. Geez Louise, leave it for someone else to answer.
Yeah, but what's the population of Antarctica?
I don't know. There's like 5,000 researchers on Antarctica right now.
Yeah. Okay, so you have to bring it there. It doesn't
Antarctica. New Zealand does actually have cases, but they don't have very many.
Can't catch a case in New Zealand.
Wow. Your car tires will wear out extremely fast in Phoenix. Oh yeah.
Well, out here, if you don't keep airing them, they'll blow out. Thank you. He was singing with me. That's what I'm talking about. Peace.
Antarctica population is 11,006.
Of course, you would know that, right?
You just so you don't feel so bad. No, I know, but there's at least 5,000 researchers on Antarctica right now that are not from the continent.
What are they researching? Ice? It's ice.
Really?
I mean, how long do you have to research ice before you realize?
CNN did the story the other day. There's more than 5,000 researchers on Antarctica right now.
No, my point is, what
are they
researching? Ice? I mean, what do they do?
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, they do blood the heat out here because it gets pretty hot. So 1,106 Eskimos.
I love how Gabriel was like, I looked it up just so you don't feel so bad.
Well, remember the last time Gabriel got it wrong when he said it was the highest point in Florida was 500 feet.
He said 5,000.
He said 500.
No, he said 5,000 and it's
500.
3,000.
It's 300.
Oh, then 500, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Researching penguins, maybe? Perhaps.
Well, yeah, but penguins, Oh, maybe they're looking.
Yes, Gabriel. Yes, 500.
Penguins, are like what's that? What's a happy? They looking for happy feet?
Oh, that movie is cute.
It's all the same height. Yeah. Really? Anyway, so now is that time where we have to. It's been 30 minutes.
No, I was gonna ask though, how does everyone feel like with the states starting to reopen? Are you guys ready for that?
That was the question was going to be, but thank you. Yes, the mosquitoes are up in the cooler areas, but they're not really down here in the heat because it's too hot.
Unless there's stagnant water.
Unless there's really stagnant water.
No, we do get mosquitoes here. We had some problems with when it was monsoon season. When it's monsoon season here, and the water doesn't drain properly, we do have mosquitoes actually. Because we had a West Nile problem last year. You don't remember
Jeanette,
that?
you have a town called Gallup? Do they have a pole there?
Gallup is part of the Navajo Nation.
No, but they have a pole.
Gallup pole? Oh my gosh, your joke is so bad.
I like that one, Gallup pole. Hey, we went through a...
My grandparents say that hotel rates in Phoenix always drop 50. Yeah, because no one wants to come here when it's hot.
He said you coughed. Yeah, that's it. I got the Rona. You know, I went to the hospital the other day to shoot some video of a guy that was getting out who'd been in a coma. And they took my temperature and it said 100 degrees. And they were like, do you have the Rona? And I said, no, I just came out of it's like 106 degrees outside. I got the Gallup poll joke. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I got it too. I just didn't
No, you
think
didn't.
it was funny.
It was funny. It could be Gallup poll. It's named after the Gallup poll guy. Yes, it's right next to Navajo Res. See, it's named. They named it after the Gallup poll guy. It says it right there. It must be true. It's on the internet.
Anyways,
Okay, so now we have our question time. We took 3 questions. Oh, but one of them was already asked. Where did you get Beeb from?
do you remember?
Yep.
Okay, you tell the story then.
You used to call her Babe, and I had a stroke. And then,
No, you used to call me Babe, then BB, and then you had a stroke.
Then Beeb was my way of exercising my mouth after I had a stroke.
Yeah.
So Beeb.
He had to like go like this.
Beeb.
Yeah.
I had to retrain my muscles in my mouth to work because if not, it'd be like Beeb. So
Yeah. So then they started calling me Beeb.
they blocked off the extra. So, for a week. Wow, they really shut it down, huh? Is that no? That's Utah, right? Is that Utah?
Gallup?
Yeah. All right,
It's New Mexico.
All right. Never mind. Anyway, so we have any questions?
Do you
here?
like the summer monsoons? For me, it would be much needed break from the sunshine, dryness, and heat.
We like the monsoons because it cools us down when it when after a storm. It's hot all day, and then the storms come and I like lightning.
But we had issues last year though with monsoon because we had an uptick in West Nile virus cases here because of the water and the stagnant water with the mosquitoes. So do
Yeah.
you remember that? We had like
But that's usually out in up in the mountains where it's cooler. Because
they had some.
Remember we went
they
to
had
that
some-
place for you to go run?
No, they had some issues here in the valley though.
Okay. I love how you correct each other all the time. Well, because we don't want Gabriel to correct us.
We try to correct each other before Gabriel corrects us.
See, I was right. The res is Arizona, New Mexico, and Utah.
Yeah, they're on a 57-hour curfew until 5 a.m.
Every weekend, and I think in Utah, the governor told them they had to get rid of Utah, get rid of the roadblocks, or else whatever. I don't know what else meant. Had a stroke in 2005, but recovered a couple of years. Someone called my grandmother and
Asked to speak to him, and when she said she'll put him on, the friend said he's alive.
my grandfather. Did I say grandmother?
No, it says grandmother there. My grandfather had
Oh.
a stroke in 2005 but recovered. A couple of years ago, someone called my grandmother and asked to speak to him. And when she said she'll put him on, the friend said he's alive.
He's alive. Yeah, because people think that a stroke is immediately death sentence. You know, the thing with stroke is that the sooner you get help, the sooner you have to recover from it. And I got help from it right away. And they still don't know what caused it. We believe it was stress. So I tried to limit my stress now. So now I only yell and scream when I have to.
Which is rare. He
don't
doesn't
yell
yell
and
or scream at all. He's a very patient guy.
Gotta go.
All right, Mark.
See you,
Take care.
see
Have
you-
a good week.
Yeah, hope to see you later. Anyway, we gotta go because I'm making some dinner tonight. And tonight we're having
Rack of lamb with black rice and
sweet peas.
do we decide what vegetable? Sweet peas.
Sweet peas. Had 3 mini strokes, survived them all. And she had the major one a few years later, and she was 94 when she transitioned. Yeah, those things are no joke though, and they're scary. The weirdest part about me is that if I sleep wrong, and I wake up and my arms are numb. I feel like I'm having a flashback. So it's a little bit stressy there.
Australian lamb, isn't
yes,
it?
Australian lamb.
Australian lamb, yeah.
More gamier flavor, and we'll put some.
Yeah, Maria, I was a little confused about that too.
About what?
When they asked to speak to him, they thought he was dead.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be. We're gonna cook the lamb a little bit less this time, maybe about 9 minutes. Criminal lamb?
COVID-19 meat factory?
No. This is Costco lamb. And it's like triple bagged in plastic so that way nothing goes wrong with it. It was frozen, shipped out here. What's that say?
Oh, he was answering Maria's question.
Oh.
They had a question about his field somewhere on his number. They weren't
So,
sure if he was alive
anyway,
or dead.
So we're gonna make dinner because she has to go to bed soon because she has to be up at 3:30-ish.
Yes, because I have to go to work tomorrow.
Yes, and criminal from Australia. You know, Australia was where they used to send all the criminals. A long time ago, they would move them to Australia to, when they were like banished from whatever country we're in. So it's weird that whole city was built up, in history a little bit because of that whole thing. Yeah, Costco's a nightmare everywhere we go.
Stanley, did you actually record Diane dancing in front of a mirror several years ago and post it on YouTube? No.
No, that was Brooke or Rebecca. That was my oldest daughter. That was my oldest daughter.
I don't dance in front of mirrors.
I don't dance. I'm just a gigolo. All right. Anyway, we gotta go, and we thank you for the likes, and I miss you, California. Yeah,
Miss you
Target
from California.
has been crazy packed with customers. It's so funny they tell you to stand here to avoid in social distance, but yet when you go in one aisle, there's like 20 people on one aisle. I'm like, it's kind of ludicrous. Anyway, I'm a millennial.
I'm a boomer.
And we have to say goodnight, guys. We appreciate you hanging out with us, and we appreciate our regulars and the new people. And thank you very much. And if you miss it, it will be online. Also, you can find me on Twitter.
Instagram?
Yes, no math, you're right. And Instagram. On Twitter, it's Stanley Roberts. Instagram, Stanley Roberts TV. And Facebook, Stanley Roberts News. Good night.
Good night.